Good morning, everyone. It's Marla Copal, your social media guide for baby boomers. So, of course, I help everyone. I have a whole age spectrum, but boomers are special to my heart because I'm one. And so let's talk about what's sometimes unsaid when we are older. Some of us hold within us a fire in our belly, and we still got a fire to do that big thing. What is that big thing? I don't know. It's different for you than it is for me. But network marketing for me has been one of those, dang, I'm going to do this one day. Other people can do it. Well, what I realized is there's some mysteries to it. It isn't just tenacity. It isn't just harassing your family and your friends. It isn't getting 100 names and calling those people over and over again until they buy. No, you have to have a continuous stream of connections and people. We're better to get that today than on social media. But you got to pick one platform, not 20. So I am mentoring people on Facebook Savvy and how to do this. But let's get back to that dream. And why did I call today's topic Hole in the Lifeboat? Well, I got a little story to tell you. I was one of the first female assistant instructors at Hurricane Island Outward Bound School. We're teaching people to sail who've maybe never sailed in their life, or they've sailed on yachts and fancy boats, to sail old-time whaling pulling boats. Now, why did that school start? It actually started from a World War II story where there was a sea captain from Britain who actually had boats shot out from under him three times. The first time for sure, he was the only survivor. Why? I'll tell you in a minute. So he didn't like that. He didn't like that as the captain, he got people to the lifeboats, but he didn't save anyone. So then he looked at what was going on in the mindset, and we talk about mindsets today, but this is a powerful one. So when he gets his second command, and that boat too is shot out from under him in the English Channel, this time all the people on his lifeboat survived. Why? I'll tell you in a minute. And then, oh my gosh, he's recovered from that, and they give him another ship. And this time, it goes out from under him. And what did he do? Something very, very simple. He gave everybody a single purpose. What was the purpose? He put a hole in each of the lifeboats, but nobody knew this. And so when they got in, everybody, instead of complaining and wishing they could have survived, not been shot at, wishing that someone would find them, wishing, and sitting there in their places on this boat, whining and moaning about what they wanted to happen, he put them into the doing mode. The doing mode called bail. You want to live? You bail. Well, everybody all of a sudden had purpose, right? So when we have purpose, we really can do it. And guess what? Everybody survived. They all made it to shore or got picked up. I don't know the end of the story, but I know that the story is about the hole in the boat and the purpose. So now, what's the hole in the boat for seniors? The hole in the boat is, hey, we know there's an exit door. It's out there. We don't know where it is. So why wait around and talk about the things you can't do and pick on something you can do? So there's some of you out there that I know that you're sampling the next shiny object. You're still going at network marketing because your friend's doing it. If they can do it, you can do it. But you've got to ask, what's the piece you're missing? Do you have a good bucket? Do you have a good bucket to collect leads with? Do you have a good bucket of support from people who know what they're doing on social media? The old farmers markets and the health shows and the trade shows and some of the things that many of you are working, they're physically hard. So how you transition into the new marketplace. So actually anything you used to do was hard. Now COVID comes along, makes it even harder because they're not available. I'll bet you there's some of you out there that still have deposits on shows that were canceled last year and you still can't use those deposits to get to the next show. Well, don't wait anymore. It's time for us to have a conversation, a simple conversation. If you're doing anything on social media and you're watching me today, so there's a high probability you are, and you go, what's the magic? There's some good magic and there's some good persistency and there's some smart, savvy marketing that goes with it, but it can be done in a pretty simple process. And I'm going to start off by offering all of you an invitation to connect with me, and let's review your Facebook profile, because that is actually your tip-top business card nowadays. And I can see where people have watched a couple of videos and they've tuned up their Facebook profiles, but they're not a profile that is still engaging, bringing people over, building the relationships that you need. So let's start at the front door, and then I'll show you some of the other things that are available. But right now, the hole in your lifeboat is what you don't know about social media. So you do want to connect with me so I can help you with the hole in your dream. And you don't have to get wet like you're in a lifeboat, but you are in a lifeboat because it's got to go somewhere. We know it's going out, but the whole time between now and then is yours to manage, is yours to enjoy, is yours to have fun with. And if anybody wants to be as quirky and cheeky in their thinking as I am, I don't know if I can train you in that, but I think that to just step outside of your comfort zone and get that hole in your boat fixed, it's time to start. And I look forward to chatting with all of you soon, because the thing about security is there is no such thing. It doesn't exist. Comfort level is, if that's security for you, then my gosh, is that enough? That's going to ask you, is your comfort level enough? So step out, let's connect. Just put a yes below or any kind of emoji you want, and I'll be in touch. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.